Hey friends, TUXX here. For this particular video, I want to talk about the Sony XS-AW8. This is a active subwoofer for your car, although you probably could use it a few different ways, but it's really meant for the car. It's really meant in particular to be a space-saving subwoofer, okay? And this subwoofer is going to give you extra power to help fill in, to help your current car stereo without really having to change everything. Now, this particular subwoofer is meant to make music sound fantastic, you know? And I'll be honest, like right now in my car, my C7 Corvette, I got the full Bose Premium, and it sounds pretty darn great, actually. But you know what? I'm thinking that I might want to add just a little bit more bass, okay? And that's where this comes in. This will just give the bass a little bit more oomph, you know? And the bass is already good, but this is going to make it even better, okay? Right now, this is a huge value too. I will have a link for this on Amazon at the very best price, but right now you can get this below the retail price of $300, okay? So that's something to watch out for. And again, I'll have the best up-to-date price right below for you. But this is the type of thing where I've had these before, and it really can help a lot. Like, it really helps fill in the sound a little bit and really just give you just that little bit of extra something you need to make your car stereo perfect, okay? So this is what it looks like. A very beautiful design. We'll show more about this in a second. This particular one does come with a volume control, like kind of like a remote wired volume control, so you can, you know, have this under the seat or in the trunk, and then you can actually have this somewhere more in the driver's reach for changing the power, you know. On the side here, just talk about some of the features. This is 160 peak power, okay? This is 20 centimeters or 8 inches. It is a two-way input, and it has an aluminum body, okay? And that's something kind of important because the actual aluminum body actually works as kind of a heat sink for the included internal amplifier. So this is both a subwoofer and an amplifier in one very heavy box. I can tell you this is quite heavy here. If we flip this over to the back here, it does have some basic schematics about, you know, how to install. It talks about the size again, exact dimensions, is, you know, 3 1/8 inch, you know, wide, or, you know, depending on how you angled, but, you know, the short side of it, we'll call that wide, okay? And then it's 250 millimeters or 9 7/8 inches, okay, on that side, and then 13 5/8 inches like long, or 344. And they really do show it kind of going under the seat. Now, there is some different options on how to do that. It could go in a lot of different places. It even comes with a little bit of mounting hardware to have it configured somehow a little differently in your car. And of course, in my convertible C7 Corvette, room is definitely something which is a tight commodity, so I may have to play with it a little bit, okay? Down here talks about some of the wiring diagrams. It does come with some wiring for you, which is very good. Everything except for RCA patch cords. And these are all the different pieces that come with it, including the actual subwoofer itself, cords to actually wire it, the remote wired control, different screws, adapters, and little clips, that kind of thing. Again, the only thing it really doesn't come with is the not included RCA patch cords, but those are pretty easily accessible to get other ways, okay? All right, let's go ahead and just open this up here and give you a little look at what this looks like when you buy it new yourself, okay? And the inside itself, it's kind of no thrills compared to other Sony things with fancy insides. This is a beautiful box, so I think it's definitely, you know, retail ready to make a great gift for someone for the holidays. And of course, the holidays are coming up very quickly, so something to think about. This is very heavy. Okay, that's one thing that strikes me from the get-go here, is that this is, you can tell there's some quality in here because of the weight of it. It's not some super light plastic subwoofer. In fact, I'm having a really hard time even just pulling this out. Let me get this pulled out here. All right, that took some work, guys. This is heavy, okay, which is, again, a sign of quality. We'll pull this off here. It looks like there's some dust or some of your cardboard marks from where this was sitting on the package for a while. Good amount of weight to it, very heavy. Let's look at the accessories first here. Let me go ahead and put this to the side here. And on the inside, we have a active subwoofer instruction manual. It looks like it's you know, pretty detailed. Probably a couple different languages here. Yeah, talks about mounting, installation, again, a few different languages for you. Pretty much everything you need is in here. If you have any particular questions, let me know. I think the most important thing probably is just the wiring of it, and that all the accessories are included to make this happen. And the accessories, you can see, are right here. There's a separate little instruction sheet here for the remote wired volume control. And there is a page here for the limited Sony warranty, okay? This is your main power wire group here, and you can see the wire is pretty thick. I wouldn't say it's the thickest. Like, you may actually want to, this is like the power ones here are a little bit thicker, the yellow and the black here, compared to, this is like the one for remote turn on, and then you have speakers here and speakers here. I'd say the speaker wires are pretty thin, but that's probably fairly comparable to what's in your car right now, and it does have a clip that goes into the subwoofer on the side. But it's nice to include like a little wire kit with everything you need. Sometimes these kits actually require you to buy all the wires separately, so it's kind of cool they include that. This is the wired volume control, and I'll pull this off here and take a look at this. It says Sony on it, little Sony logo. It's plastic, but it is clickable. It has notches. As you turn it, you can feel the notches go. Nice, it's classy. Like, this wouldn't be too hard. There is mounting hardware to mount this, you know, into your car a couple different ways. I would probably just keep this out of sight, to be honest with you, but have it somewhere where you could change it if you wanted to, you know. But it's nice to have, you know, that, and it does come with a kind of a standardized clip, like a phone cord clip too, which is interesting. They didn't just have wires or like some kind of patch. I'll put this in here to kind of keep it nice. And then the other stuff in here is actually metal mounting brackets, and oh, I'm dropping screws. It looks like, it's weird. This looks like it's sealed. I don't know how anything fell out of it. Maybe something was stuck to it. But wire brackets here, and this is the actual bracket for actually hooking up the wired remote control. This part here goes onto here. Okay, so very easy to hook everything up. I will probably do an experiment. Like, I don't think I'm gonna do a full-on installation, but I'll probably do a follow-up video or so, show some more stuff about this, you know, being installed in the car. But let's take a look at the powered subwoofer here. Let me put all the stuff kind of back in here for now. Don't want to lose anything. Okay, and here's the actual. This is so heavy, guys. This, I don't know if I can express. Ooh, this is heavy. Yikes. Okay. Looks like it's nicely sealed up, which is good. Kind of hate ripping the plastic, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. And there it is, guys. So that looks really nice. Beautiful. Got the Sony logo. Got a very nice flat sub in there. The whole thing is metal frame. Okay, you heard that ting. On the side here, here's your basic controls. Does include a 15 amp fuse. There's a plug here, inputs, RCA, your controller, your volume, you know. It does have some things here for phase, which I'll probably leave in the middle, and a low pass filter. So it does give you a couple of customizable options for you. The bottom here is just basically plain with a few ways of mounting clips in there. And this just, you know, it's small. It is kind of, I mean, it's kind of fat. Like, I don't know if this will fit under the seat in my Corvette, to be honest with you. That's kind of big, but I think a lot of vehicles would. Now, I have to stress again, this is heavy. Like, I've had other subwoofers that are like plastic or something, or even partially metal, partially plastic, and they weren't this heavy. This feels extremely heavy, probably because it includes both the amplifier and the subwoofer. But anyway, you know, it's not a whole lot of money, and this type of thing where it really could add some sound to your car stereo. So I think it's worth doing, guys. I will probably do some follow-ups on this. If you want to see this, shoot me an email at tuxtoys@gmail.com or pick comments down below, and I'll do some follow-ups or include like a extended version with some installation. But I'm probably honestly gonna play with this and install this a couple different ways to kind of see what is the best way of installing it, because I'm not sure where I want to put it, tell you the truth. I want the good base, but I don't want the space to be used up. If I can avoid under the seat, probably really would be best. Okay, all right, guys, if you have any questions, reach out to me, tuxtoys@gmail.com. This is going to be an adventure hooking this bad boy up. But, you know, think about this. This would make a great gift. Imagine this under the Christmas tree. Somebody would love that. Great gift. And every time they listen to the music, they would enjoy it and think of, you know, you giving them a subwoofer. So definitely a cool Christmas gift, or anytime kind of gift. Okay. All right, friends. If you, again, any questions, reach out to me, tuxtoys@gmail.com. Click the link down below, and we'll talk to you soon, okay? Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye-bye.